How are we looking? Good? Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and call to order the regular meeting for January 28th, 2025. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our mission statement is Learning for Life. Vision statement, Southgate Community Schools, the best choice for students and parents. With that, I will accept a motion on the agenda.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Motion by Dr. Pomponio, is there support? Support. Oh, supported by Mr. Sage, okay. Any discussion on the agenda? All right, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have an agenda established. First item we have is presentations. Number 1, Board Appreciation Month presentation.
Yes, thank you. I'm really excited to bring to you today some of our students who want to show their appreciation for board work. And each year we set aside some time to recognize the work that our school board does. And we know that the work they do is really important. It keeps our programs and opportunities for kids vibrant. And in this case, over the last few years, you've seen a lot of transformation on facilities, and this board is to credit for that. And, you know, boards are thankless jobs. During tough times, boards have to take a lot of responsibility. During good times, they rarely stop to thank them for the way things are going. And we know we've had some really great opportunities that have been provided. This Board of Education, unlike any Board of Education I've ever seen, has really understood and recognized the value of investment. And knowing that it makes a difference for the children of Southgate Community Schools. And today, the children from Grogan Elementary are here to talk a little bit about what you've done for them and what it means to be a part of the school district for Southgate Community Schools and to be a Titan. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Mr. Himmick, and he has some students for us.
Thank you. On behalf of the staff and students, I have some of the members of the Grogan Robotics Club here this evening with you. And we would like to thank you for what you do. Again, Superintendent Irvine couldn't have said it better. It is a thankless job, and we appreciate everything you do for the school district. And I would like to have each of the members introduce themselves and if they have any comments towards you. So, you want to go first? Just have to introduce yourself. If you want to say anything, you can do that. Okay.
My name is Vivian Madeira.
My name is Madeline. My name is Madeline Zarko. My name is Brinley Brown.
My name is Christoph Berrigan.
Okay. Well, we had some things that we're going to say, but we also, the staff and the students developed a thank you book for you. So we'd like to give the students would like to give you and also the superintendent, Ms. Irvine, a copy of this on behalf of the students and the staff. Okay. Start with Mr. Sage.
The only one that bites is this guy right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, what we would like to do though is ask the board to come down for a picture with our students as well. Actually, if you guys stood there, that might work too. Just stand kind of close and we'll have our students come on up here. Mr. Henry? Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, our next presentation is Allen Robotics Team Recognition.
And boys and girls, I just want to say from Grogan, what a nice gift. This is a really beautiful book, and we really appreciate that. And you did get a chance to see our Grogan Robotics team, and it's a perfect segue to celebrate our Allen Robotics team, who knocked it out of the park at their last robotics event and took second, made it to states, went to states, had a goal to beat their score. They're just knocking it off. I mean, they're doing a great job. So I'm going to turn this over, though, to Beth Altizer, who has done miraculous work in creating a district elementary robotics program. And she is the work behind all of the registration, all of the coordination, the Tuesday nights, or whatever night it is, I think it's Tuesday nights.
Thursdays. It's okay.
Okay, Monday, Thursdays, right. Where they come in and they occupy a central space at Anderson for the evening, and all of the teams work together. She coordinates every piece of this. And so I'm going to turn this over to her with a big thank you for what you've done for kids in our district.
Thank you. So good evening. For those of you who don't know, Ms. Irvine introduced me. I'm Beth Altizer. I teach first grade at Grogan. I'm the elementary robotics coordinator, and I'm also the Grogan coach. So I was pretty proud of my kids who are just up here too. Today we're here to honor the Allen Robotics team. And we've had elementary robotics for 4th and 5th graders for 3 years in Southgate schools, thanks to the board support for sure. And each year, we've really had great teams of kids and coaches, and we've been honored at our qualifying competition for things like Shining Star Awards, for things like Best Robot Design, and this year, our Allen team were second place finishers overall, which qualified them to go to states, so we're so proud of them. Robotics encourages critical thinking. It encourages things like teamwork and communication, which are super important skills, as you all know, as professionals and community leaders. More than just what you might think of in robotics, like coding or math skills or science skills. And for 4th and 5th graders, this is the first time a lot of them are, having to communicate in a way like giving a presentation, like talking about things that aren't working. And so we really see a lot of growth from the beginning of the season in September to the end of our season at the end of December. So our program, we're very proud of. I'm very proud of Ms. Phillips, who will be up here shortly. She's been with me since the beginning, when coaches were just one step ahead of the kids and we were figuring things out. Her dedication not only to our robotics program, but to developing a supportive and welcoming environment for her whole team has been inspiring to me as well as the other coaches that we have. I'm so thankful to work beside her and value her input and collaboration as we develop our program to continue and get better each year. So, Ms. Phillips, if you want to come up.
All right. Like she said, I'm Miss Phillips, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to spend a lot of time with our youngest robotics students. And I was fortunate enough to coach shelters, and now I got 2 seasons with Allen, and I'm so proud of my team. My team is made up of 4th and 5th graders, and I'd like to bring them up here. So we have Bailey Tunstall. Malik Sarag, Jackson Tuber, Amanda Castrolan, Aubrey Skelly, Tressa Carbon, Juliana Morales, Oliver Sawinski, and we have 3 more additional that could not be here tonight. We also had Graham Friss, Nora Friss, and Emily Williams. And I'm so proud of my students. Some of these are returning members that have been with me for 2 seasons, and some of them, this is their first season. So I got the chance to see them work together with kids they might not have had a chance to before, just being in different grade levels. And they really impressed me and obviously impressed the judges at our qualifiers. We were very thankful for that recognition. All of this would not be possible without the support of Mrs. Irvine and you as the school board, as well as we're very thankful for being able to depend on other coaches of our other our other elementaries, like Mrs. Altizer, Mr. Bazzo, Mrs. Eddings, and Mrs. Clark, as well as the high school coaches also help us out. We're so thankful, and I don't have enough words to appreciate how much I appreciate my parents for trusting me with your child's season, and for these kids for believing in all of us together. So thank you guys.
I'm really excited to, on behalf of your team, and I hope your team will come on up here. They also done those chess players.
We're very talented students all over.
And what's really exciting is this will be one of the very first class that was taught in Allen Elementary with your pictures on, based on something that's really cool that all students have done. So that's going to be a really fun thing when you become seniors and you go back to visit your elementary school. You get to see your picture up there. That's gonna be fun.
Great job, great job.
Great job.
All that fun stuff. Now we get to round it out with a fiscal year 25 budget amendment.
Yeah, if you want to dismiss the kids. then
Yeah,
I
sorry
get it.
guys, this is where it's the fun ends. So we're gonna do work now. You guys don't have to stay for it. We appreciate you coming and thank you very much.
All right, well, thank you.
Great job.
You have no offense with the budget stuff. I mean, it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be so much fun.
Good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on up. Do the boards want to stand up again? Well, I think you'll have with the board.
I think I do. Why?
Takes 2 minutes wrong. It's driving me crazy. She's gonna go.
Two.
Do you want to be?
I gotta finish before that. All right.
She's not even.
Good job.
What's up, buddy? How you been? How you feeling? Good. 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 Good.
Oh, yeah. We've been teaching chess there all the last couple weeks. They're pretty good.
Who coaches it or? Really?
But we're just doing a 3-week boot camp, and they're going to get a coach to take it from there. But now we're taking the show on the road. We're going to Port Line
Are you
next.
putting it up or are we just working on
We're
it?
teaching,
Gonna talk.
converting the world one chess player at a time.
That's good for me.
Works for
Probably
me.
gonna be really quick.
Where they competed.
Not yet.
in
Not there
Good for
yet.
me.
The BIA every
Keep
Friday
it short and
night
sweet for you.
has an open chess.
Now DMS has a chess league, and now Anderson has one. They're introducing this.
All right. Everybody who's staying for the punishments here, so. Move on.
There goes your audience.
For food and stuff.
All right, so in front of you guys, you have a copy of the proposed amended budget for 24 and 25. So these are any adjustments we've made since the original budget was approved on June 25th of 24. In the packet I provided, there is a list of assumptions that are the primary reasons for the adjustments you're going to see at this time. On the revenue end of things, we did see a significant increase in enrollment of roughly 200 students, so that has helped with our revenue there. We also have received additional UAAL funding that we've received by the state. We did have to remove from the original budget our projected pupil increase because, as we all know, we did not receive that this year, so that has been removed. We also have saw some increases to our grant funding. For example, on the 31AA, the mental health, we are going to receive some funding from that we originally did not believe we would. We also saw an increase on our 31A, which is our at-risk grant. We did, however, see a revenue decrease with our fiscal year 24 special education reimbursement, and that was due to the separation we had with Beacon. And on the flip side with the expenditures, we did see a reduced cost in our retirements. Drop down on there. We do have an increase in our staff, though, to accommodate for the additional students that we did enroll this year. We are also going to have a one-time special education staffing cost with a delayed reimbursement. So essentially what that means is we did increase our special education staffing and we are paying for them out of general fund this year. However, we will see that money reimbursed back to us next year. So we do have the delay in what we're paying out and then what we're going to receive when they reimburse us on that part. And then we also are seeing some leadership transition overlaps. So we have a couple positions, for example, Barb and I are overlapping currently due to her retirement and I backfilled her for the training. So we have a couple additional costs we're seeing this year on those positions. And overall, our projected general fund balance percentage of the prior year's expenditures is 30.6%. So, anybody have any questions?
Do you happen to know what the increase is for the mental health for 31AA?
31A. So originally, we didn't really think we were going to see anything because they cut that quite significantly. And at current state, we have received around 75,000. We are expecting over 400,000 though with that grant.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you.
Is the special education, is that always a year behind?
It's always behind. Yeah.
It's always a year.
Delayed, yes.
Yeah, it's always a year.
So we incur those costs. Yes, correct.
Right, okay. Any other questions? Right. Okay. Are we going through each page or just the summary?
Just the summary.
Just the summary?
Unless you have any other questions. Yep.
Kids, get back in.
I tried to make it as fun as I could for you.
I mean, that's like a bonus.
All right. And out of nowhere, we're on citizens'
I
comment.
realized there was a long pause, like
Yeah,
everybody was waiting for you to continue.
I was ready to turn
I
through
mean, I
many
can
pages.
keep going if you'd like.
We've been scorned in the past.
All right, all right. Any member of the public who'd like to address the board for up to 3 minutes? Let me know. Anybody? All right.
Anybody at all?
Seeing none, we'll go ahead and we'll close public comment. Gets us to the consent agenda, which consists of minutes from the January 14, 2025 regular meeting and the HR update. I'll entertain a motion on the consent agenda.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support. Supported by Mr. Green. Any discussion on the consent agenda? Seeing none, I'll call up the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, consent is approved. Action item number 1, approval of the amended fiscal year 25 budget.
Discussion or make a motion?
Is there any, I guess there's nothing else on this, right? It's just, that was it.
So I do have a memo attached just for
Oh, right.
the meeting, the general fund operating proposed amended budget for you.
Great. Any questions on this for staff? Okay. All right, we'll bring the discussion back to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 1.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the amended fiscal year 25 budget as presented.
We have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support. Support by Mr. Green. Any discussion?
Yeah.
Okay, seeing none, I'll call up the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Action item number 2, approval of the ballot language proposition for special election on May 6, 2025.
Yes, on December 17th, the Board of Education approved the district's submission of a pre-qualifying application to State Treasury for final approval. The district received state approval and is now submitting 3 ballot propositions for a May election, special election for board approval. One is a no tax rate increase millage to continue the momentum of facility upgrades and renovations to include HVAC systems, baseball, softball, tennis restroom, and concession pavilion, maintenance building, and maintaining the district's technology and security standards. A non-homestead operating millage renewal to renew the taxes assessed against properties that are not primary residences or homes. This is a 10-year renewal requirement. Our current millage runs from 2015 to 2025. And third, it's a 2 mil hedge to protect the full 18 mils of the non-homestead operating millage renewal may assess against properties that are not primary residences or homes. And at no time may the district assess more than 18 mils. Due to Headley rollbacks, tax revenue from these sources may be less than 18 mils. This hedge would make up the difference, allowing the full 18 mils to be assessed. The district recommends that the Board of Education approve the attached resolution and propositions as requested or as presented.
Any questions for staff? All right, seeing none, bring the discussion back to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 2.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the ballot language proposition for a special election on May 6th, 2025, as presented.
Okay, I have motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support? Support. Support by Mr. Green. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Action item number 3, approval of the Allen Lower Elementary Playground. Mr. Hardy's here, I see.
Good evening. The preschool playground at Allen is in need of being updated and making sure that we're able to meet the needs of all of our students. We've received the following 2 quotes. Option 1 from Great Lakes Rec. The quotes include the demo, the installation, the engineered wood fiber mulch, and expansion of the playground. Warranty is based on equipment listed below. Limited 15-year warranty on steel, 8-year warranty on fiberglass signage, 5-year warranty on multiple items, and we've attached the full warranty sheet to the back of the memo. And that option 1 is for $67,319.22. Great Lakes Rec Company for option 2 includes all the demo installation and mulch and expansion again. Here's the warranties listed, and that playground is $77,849.17. It's our recommendation to purchase the Allen's new preschool playground equipment from Great Lakes Rec Company. Request the board approve option number 1 with a contingency amount of $6,730 for a total of $74,049.22. We've attached some renderings of the playground, what's going to be included, and the warranties. Questions?
Any questions for staff? Oh, sorry.
I do want to clarify that it's not just for preschool, it's also for lower elementary, for kindergarten, first grade as well.
Yeah.
This is the one on the south side of the building.
Yes, it's the one that has the homes.
I had my wife drive by and take a picture today of it.
Yeah.
But do we need to keep that separated off or with fencing, or is it okay? I know we haven't, correct?
Currently, it's not fenced. We have fenced in the smaller playgrounds in the district, so I can look at getting a quote for fencing if we
I just
choose.
don't, if it's necessary or not with the little ones. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Allen does not have any self-contained special education programming. That was part of the reason why we wanted to make sure that Shelters has that enclosed.
Right.
But we are making some decisions about whether we are fencing in North Point, for instance, the playground. So I think that is a bigger question. We don't have a plan yet to do that, but that may come with all of our lower Ls.
Any other questions for staff? All right. Seeing none, bring the discussion back to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 3.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of the Allen Lower Elementary Playground by Great Lakes Recreation Company not to exceed $74,049.22.
I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
Mr. Sage. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion's approved. Action item number 4, approval of the Grogan swing replacement.
The Grogan Large Playground is in need of a new swing structure. The playground components are good, but we'd like to put a new swing structure and add this to Grogan's large playground. We've received the following 2 quotes, one from Great Lakes Rec and one from Mid-States Rec. For Great Lakes Recreation, option number 1, it includes a demo, install, and any of the engineered wood fiber. Warranty sheet attached is a 15-year warranty on steel, 5-year warranty on accessible swing seats, latch, and hinge mechanisms, 1-year warranty on belt swing seats. And then the complete list is also attached on the back of the memo. And that was for $11,912.50. Mid-States Rec would include the demo, the install, and the engineered wood fiber. Based on design, we went with Great Lakes Rec Company. So it's our recommendation the Board of Education approve option 1, Great Lakes Rec. Estimate includes a contingency amount of $1,200 for the total not to exceed $13,112.50. And you can see the 2 different designs that each company proposed. So it's based on design, and we feel that the Great Lakes Rec Company has some more support for the swings. It's a different structure.
Is it going right back where the other swings are?
Yes.
What's your concern on the contingency? What are you worried about running into, I guess, is the...
Well, the footings got to come out, so there might be some, when we pull the footings out, they're cemented in. We just want to make sure there's a lot of roots, could cause some more for boring the holes. Nothing that we foresee, but it should be smooth.
I mean, you're not moving it around or anything.
No.
It's basically pull these out, put the new
Yeah.
ones in, right?
Yeah.
Excellent point.
So how many swings are there total with this price?
Let me see.
Or 4.
4?
There are 2 bays and both of them have 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, in the picture here.
Okay.
I've seen if it listed out.
When we replaced the Grogan playground about 3 or 4 years ago, this particular bay of swings wasn't replaced.
Oh.
So it's one of the original,
Okay.
which is why we're removing it. It's past its functional, safe life.
Okay, thank you. The other company didn't have a warranty, those warranties with it?
I really didn't dig into the warranties because we chose the Great Lakes Rec. I'm sorry about that. I should have put that on here.
Oh, no, I was just wondering, because were you familiar with that other company, or?
Yes, we have the other company. They've done some other playground stuff in
They
the
did the main
district.
playground at Grogan. This was Mid-States.
Yep.
Okay.
That was their.
So
their
we
playground.
used both companies in the district.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
So just curious, how many swings are coming out?
4.
4 coming out, 4
It is a
going in?
like for like.
Any other questions for staff? All right, seeing none, I'll bring the discussion back to the table. Entertain a motion on action item number 4.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of the Grogan swing replacement by Great Lakes Recreation Company not to exceed $13,112.50.
Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio. Is there support?
Support.
All support of it, Angel. Angel beat you out on that.
That was a good one.
It was a race. All right. Okay, I have a motion by Dr. Pomponio, support by Ms. Angel. Any discussion? Okay, seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Brings us to the last item on the agenda.
Ready, jump in. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Green to adjourn the meeting. Is there support?
Support.
Oh, man, this one's. I'm gonna go with Dr. Pomponio on that one. Using my left ear, maybe my left ear is better or something. All right. I have a motion to adjourn. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.
Good night.